Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since we've last spoken and seen each other, but I promise you everything is under control now. Things are operating again and we're able to get started again in being creative and experimenting tons of things together to be able to decorate our spaces, or of course, as you know, on games and just anything that needs extra more intriguing space. We're going to do our best together to design that and incorporate what we want into our spaces with the best design techniques possible. So, without further ado, let's get into this. A simple but easy design and creation to make it a little more interesting and speaking to the eye. Okay? So, let's get into it. So for this piece, we are going to do a watercolor, and I'm going to attach it to this box that I had just sitting around. So I'm just going to put it on the front face for an interesting design to add to this space. Now for watercolor, you will need paintbrushes, the watercolor pencils if you use them, Sharpie if you want to outline or write anything on top of it, water. The key ingredient is water. I did have a tube of water paint that I will be using as well to add softness to the clouds. So you want to first grab your paper and make sure you have it secured in your location that you want to paint. Next, you'll grab your box and place it on top of your paper to draw out the space that you desire to add the watercolor to. Now I'm just selecting which side of the box I was going to place it on. So place it down, draw the perimeter on the piece of paper to have your located space. Next, we will be using tape to securely close off the shape so that the watercolor doesn't go past the space that we have drawn. After you've taped off all the sides, it should look something like what I have in front of me here. Next, you will take your pencils that you will be using. So for this drawing, I will be using blues, and you will just draw out your drawing that you want on the box that you have, making sure to add enough of the pencil on the paper to give enough pigment for the brush to use when we add water. Once you have your completed drawing, remove any scraps and stuff that are in your way from the pencil shavings. Now the next step will be adding the water to the drawing. So make sure you have your water and your brushes ready. Now periodically you'll have to probably dab off the water, because if you add too much water, it will dilute the color, which is fine when you're not wanting so much color in the whiter areas, but for those darker areas, just remember to dab the brush every now and then to keep that intense color. And you'll just repeat this until your whole drawing is completely done to your expectations. Next, we are going to add some gold paint to a few selected clouds, just to give it that feeling of in a dreamlike sense, just an extra accent color to the drawing to make it more interesting. The other thing that I added for a unique detail is just like a little saying over top of the design itself, just to give it that more personalized touch. Once you remove the tape from your drawing, make sure to have a sharp edge and an X-Acto knife, and carefully cut along your lines to give it a nice precision and clean cut. If you do need help, make sure to ask for assistance whenever needed. Once you cut it out, make sure to double check that it fits the surface that you are trying to cover before attaching it. Now, to attach the drawing onto the front face of the box, I'm using E6000 glue, which has been recommended by many arts and crafts creators out there. Places that you can get it are Michael's or Home Depot. They usually carry this type of glue because it's a very strong adhesive glue for using these types of crafts that will be handled quite often. Thanks guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give that thumbs up button a press so I know to keep making these types of videos. If you did like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can see that our videos come out every Tuesday. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!